Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 2, Episode 14 of Demon Slayer, the 7th episode of the Entertainment District arc called Transformation. Now, I just came off of watching the previous 2 episodes, and it's interesting because the last episode actually really was already the Transformation episode. So I, look forward to seeing, well, I guess now we're gonna kind of get the explanation for it and stuff, and what's exactly happening here with both Tanjiro, who's stepping his game up in such a major way and who's entering this completely new phase, but then also, of course, Nezuko, who we've seen now, essentially, adopt that, right? And what's really causing that is, I guess, the question. I mean, I'm always looking for the context. I always want to understand why it's happening. So I know that this show usually tends to do that, where it shows you something first and explains it later. Same with the demons, of course, where we always saw this pattern of, show the demons as demons first, make you kind of hate them and whatever, right? Then show the backstory and understand where they were coming from and that they weren't really all that bad after all. It's interesting because the one thing that I didn't actually touch on last time around in a review is that there was a little scene that we saw, a little snippet with one of Tanjiro's siblings who told him about something that he noticed about both Tanjiro and Nezuko. Which is that, first of all, I think he did say, he appreciates how much Tanjiro and his sister always take care of them and stuff. But then at the same time, he notices how both of them can get really mad, actually. Or, I think he mentioned the both of them, but he was specifically naming an example that happened to Nezuko or something, where in the market she ran into some type of guy or whatever who, I don't know, they had some type of falling out there and she demanded him to apologize, and it was kind of scary, he mentioned. And he warned them to, not let that anger consume them, because, people who get caught up in their anger or something, I think what he specifically said is, they eventually start to disregard their own safety. So, and they lose something precious. I'm not sure what he means by that, other than maybe, you can lose your life or something, is maybe what it was hinting at. But I wonder what that tease is about, because again, it does make me question then, is the phase change that we're seeing only temporary? Is it going to be something that, because I kind of figured that it was going to be definitive, and we were going to see a much more cold, ruthless, perhaps even Tanjiro in the future now, even though, of course, he will still have that caring side and everything, but maybe when facing the demons, he's going to be able to take on that more, again, that relentless approach, right? Just like we saw Gyu, for example, do that in the past. And we know that mindset might kind of be necessary, especially for some of these higher rank demons and stuff, right? So all of that is stuff that I question then, and it makes me wonder if now suddenly we're going to see Tanjiro as well as Nezuko maybe fighting almost an inner battle in the future, trying to stay on the good path and not trying to somehow be too consumed by this anger or whatever, right? Super interesting to see, because it's not a direction that I expected the story to head into, I guess. So I'm looking forward to diving into this next episode here. Daki, of course, got her own upgrade, and she herself took on a phase 2 essentially, and I am looking forward to, Tengen Uzui and, the wives and Zenitsu and Inosuke hopefully joining Tanjiro for this major battle soon enough. Although, now that I'm looking at it, maybe, this final battle will sort of be delayed until the very end, and we might actually just kind of dive more into the story context now first, right? That's definitely something I could see. Because with only 5 episodes to go, I would imagine that it's not enough to defeat this demon and then still have maybe another one to deal with, like the number 3 that I speculated about that could be coming back. But I don't know. I mean, I'll just have to wait and see, I guess. For now, if you enjoy my reactions, you can, of course, already finish the entire Entertainment District arc along with me over on my Patreon. That is linked on top of the description. Over there, we will have all the remaining episodes left, up there for you to check out right away if you want to. So go and do that. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated and helps out my channel. There's also full-length reactions over there if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. But then with that being said, let's dive into this 7th episode of the Entertainment District arc called Transformation. Here we go. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, she literally mentioned that her powers match those of the upper rank demons. But why would she be so strong? Still curious, like what actually happened originally. Oh. So he's more saying that Tanjiro should like get Nezuko out of this phase. I was wondering if he was also talking about Tanjiro himself. Well, it doesn't count if she decapitates her, right? Does it? Wait, what does that word even mean? Congealed. Like it just sort of... It got like more solid? What is even happening anymore, man? Yep, just put it right back like a puzzle. Wait, was that like muscle structure? Damn, literally turning into a titan. Oh, now the leaves are like red. Weren't they green first? Ah, damn, she's like putting... like gnashing her teeth or whatever it's called. Oh my god. Oh, okay, she is still here. Yeah, who's she gonna go after then? Oh, there he is. What is that gonna... God, he had to... he had to give us that input, didn't he? Wait, what? What? Yo, I'm so at a loss of words. I don't understand what's happening anymore. Well, adopting to the to the word usage at least, that's good. Mountain God. But she was the upper sixth demon though. Yeah, and who just did this? Did she do it herself? And why is the battle not over yet? This is all so confusing. Sing her a lullaby? Oh, now she's kind of getting a vision. Oh, it's like a mom singing the lullaby for her. That's what it reminds her of, I guess. It's been like, it's so weird how these last couple episodes have taken us in such unexpected directions, and I'm not really sure what to make of it at all. Here again, we get some like really... Yeah, like a different kind of flashback with her being young. Commenting on the red eyes. Ah, back to a normal state. Actually, is it normal state or is it small state? A sleep state. I mean, she's not done yet. Unflashy death. Why can't she not be? I mean, isn't she supposed to disintegrate? Will it just take a super long time? I can't believe this exchange right now. Yeah, throwing a tantrum, exactly. That's what I was saying. Rolling her head over the ground. Brother. Oh, here we go. What the fuck is this, dude? Is her brother growing out of her right now, or what the fuck just happened? This all is so ridiculous. Wow, fixing her up. Okay, so he's the true upper six? Or are they both? Is he just hiding literally inside of her, or...? Yeah, I bet he wish he looked the same. Oh, you'd always feel sad for him. Yeah, meanwhile this guy looks like the Notre Dame one. Can you just decapitate her right now again and... Well, I guess he will just fix her up again. Oh my god, she's such a... She's... so much whining. So to compensate for her beauty, we have like a skinny, real ugly one now, huh? Gyutaro. Who possesses 2 Beyblades. Sickles. So there was a new demon in the end. I just had never expected it to play out like this. That's the thing, man, you never know what you're in for with this show. Just leave him. Don't say anything. Yours truly. A ladies' man. Oh no, you're gonna make him real sad now. Wow, that makes him so upset. Flying blood sickles. This reminds me of the spider webs. I assume you have to get him first. Yeah. I've played enough games to understand that that's how the dynamics are, you know? Although I guess usually you are meant to go for the weaker ones first, but... 2 people in 1. Okay. Abrupt ending, but yeah, I could figure that. Honestly, I'm still waiting for all the context to this, man. I feel like we are definitely going to get it in the later episodes still coming up. But this is definitely sort of the longest that Demon Slayer has gone on now for a couple episodes. Like, just coming up with these crazy scenarios out of nowhere and not really explaining too much of it. Where I just go like, okay, what do I make of it all, right? And yeah, again, I'm sure that the context will still follow. But it's definitely sort of a first that I've seen. So... all this time I kind of speculated, like, wait, are we going to be dealing with this demon Daki then until the very end? I mean, I started to sort of get to that conclusion of like, well, that must be it, because she is staying around longer than I had expected initially, or at least I had figured that if she was still around by now, she would be around till the very end. Although, things definitely played out a lot differently with now the fact that we see that she has this brother of her literally... coming out of her back or whatever it was mentioned, right? Who now it seems they have to kill first. And that's where they, I mean, he'll need to die first before they can even then kill Daki, although he, of course, will be the bigger challenge because he is the actual upper sixth one. So, interesting to see the parallels between them too, when it was being mentioned, of course, how Daki was always the beautiful one, right? And suddenly now she shows this very whiny side, and she just starts complaining, and I like how they pictured all of it, right? With like, just the creative ways of how she was already beheaded, and then her head literally started rolling on the floor out of pure, like, frustration and, yeah, being annoyed with the situation. And then the brother is this complete opposite personality, where, like, he's definitely super strong, but he also has this very... sad side to him, and he's like not afraid, or I don't know what the right word would be, but he doesn't even hide it, right? Like he just literally says how much he envies Tengen for having 3 wives and for looking so good, right? And for this guy in the meantime just has a completely skinny, ugly look, I guess, and yeah, is, like I said, quite jealous of these other people. But then again, I mean, I talked about how certain things are not really explained to us yet, and the same goes with Nezuko, right? Where like we did get that little look back again at the family here, and at the one of Tanjiro's dead brothers, warning him for where Nezuko was going here, and the sort of mental state that she was suddenly finding herself in, which she was becoming. She was letting the anger consume her, I guess, a little bit too much, and yeah, again, just sort of adopted this entirely new phase where you know, I mean, we saw her sort of physical appearance become crazy, and she even started going after regular people suddenly, which is of course not what she was meant to do, and that's what separated her all this time from all the other demons. That like she was still a good one. I guess Miss Tamayo was too, but they were able to instruct her first, and they were able to sort of make her see the difference between the demons and the real people and stuff. Whereas now, suddenly she lost sight of all of that. And so, again, there isn't really any context to go by yet as to why that is. And so that's what I'm interested to find out about, and like what I want to find out about, because right now I don't really have a clue what's even going on, what even went on. Why did she even suddenly turn into this, right? Was it just the situation that she saw playing out right in front of her? It wasn't, because she kind of came out of nowhere too, I remember. She wasn't even originally in this fight, so she must have sensed something. Maybe she literally sensed this this new side of Tanjiro then, actually, is what it could be. Because that would kind of play into the whole brother-sister dynamic that was seeing play out there at the very end with the demons too, right? So maybe it's kind of the same brother-sister dynamic now that we're seeing play out between Tanjiro and Nezuko. Maybe that's actually what it is, and I might kind of be on the money there. But very intriguing nonetheless, though. And again, I just super look forward to seeing where it's all going to go. Yeah, it's crazy to think about it, but we only have 4 episodes left, and then I'm going to be all caught up. So a little saddening at the same time, because I don't want the show to be done. It's getting really good now by these, you know, through these last 2 arcs, I gotta say, both Mugen Train and then Entertainment District. But yeah, again, man, we're just going to have to, I guess I'm just going to have to accept that, and you know, at least look forward to the fact that, of course, there is going to be a whole lot more coming up in later seasons, you know, down the line. But for now, of course, if you enjoyed my reaction here, guys, you can already watch all the last 4 remaining episodes of the Entertainment District arc over on my Patreon right away. That will be linked on top of the description, as always, of course, along with full-length reactions if you want to see me react to these episodes in their entirety. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos, so definitely go and check it out. And then for now, I want to thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.